Now we have a fascinating interview for you guys. Bria and Chrissy, the lesbian singing duo. Interesting. Now the reason we're talking to them is because they were just part of a video that we covered on lesbians watching lesbian porn and their reaction. They have their own YouTube website, YouTube or channel, I should say, youtube.com/Bria and Chrissy. They've got an album coming out, Take Me to Heaven, and their genre apparently is sensual, sexy, electro pop fun. There's a lot of words there, and I'm fascinated by that. I want to ask you guys about your reaction to lesbian porn in a second, but first let's find out more about you. So, how does one become a lesbian singing duo? When did that idea occur to you guys?
Well, good question. You know, you've got like sister lesbian singing duos like Tegan and Sarah, and then we wanted to be the first couple lesbian singing duo.
Well, it started with, I'm a singer. I started as a singer, and Chrissy's an actress. She's also a singer on the side, but we started dating. We're like, we should mesh these powers together. And so we decided to put up our first video. It was kind of a political video, but then the Chick-fil-A thing happened, so we decided, hey, let's throw this song together. And next thing we knew, we got labeled as the lesbian duo by the press, and we owned it.
They have you watch the lesbian porn and then they capture your reaction. So when you did watch the lesbian porn, what was your reaction? Were you thinking like, this is insane, or part of it is kind of fun, I'm kind of into it, but it's not realistic? I don't know, you tell me.
I have to say, there was not even a second there of being turned on. From the initial, 50-plus-year-old woman coming on the screen to the violence that ensued with the stiletto and the lack of experience or skill level. It was just like, it was just sad and disgusting. It's really all I can say.
And I just feel like no one has said anything. Like, no one's come out. Everyone knows it, but no one said it. Like, there's no such thing as lesbian porn. And the fact that Davey Wavy finally came out and be like, hey, look, you guys, this is what we have to work with. What do lesbians think?
The question then is, what would be appealing lesbian porn to lesbians? Like, if you guys were going to make porn, not you two, I mean, like, if you're going to watch porn or direct porn, like, what would you put in it that would be enticing to lesbians?
Well, that's a good question because we started our own porn company. So I'm just kidding. I don't know, like more emotions and maybe more sensual stories, more like better acting, and just more of a chemistry, because there's for women it's emotional and physical. It's not just physical, and that's what the porn, I think, today.
I think definitely being able to capture a real chemistry. So having two women in a porno that are actually really attracted to each other, everybody can pick up on that. And most porn is not relatable because it doesn't feel real. And so that's why a lot of amateur porn feels better, because it's two people who are either actually dating or actually into each other making their own little video. And it's a lot sexier because that comes across on the camera, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you pick up on the emotions and you pick up on the chemistry between the two people.
And the intensity.
Sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, no, there's some chance I'm a lesbian. Because
after this conversation.
Yeah, because that's totally what I think about porn too. Like, I like a storyline. I like tacos. No, I'm curious. So how old are you guys?
I am.
You should never ask a lady these questions.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to ask, believe me, we're just starting with the inappropriate questions.
I am 22.
I'm 26.
Oh, really? How long have you guys been dating, let alone performing together?
How many days, babe? And how many hours? And to the
God.
She usually can do that.
I think something like a year and 6 months and... Oh my gosh, this is embarrassing. Maybe 12 days. But we put out our first YouTube video August 1st of 2012, and we've been together since November of 2012.
No,
2011.
Knowing it down to the day is more embarrassing than not knowing it down to the day. Just so you know, okay?
It's really embarrassing, but I guess she's my first girlfriend. I'm so excited, and
well, we had a really embarrassing moment a couple weeks ago. Was our, I guess our year and 6 months, and I was so excited. I was like, I know the date. It's like a year and 6 months, and we're lying on a couch, and I'm cuddling up with her, and I'm like, hey, babe, guess what day it is? Happy anniversary, year and 6 months. She goes, that was last week.
Oh my God, so embarrassing. Okay, that's only happened to every single guy ever, except that no one has ever remembered their year and 6 month anniversary. So let's get down to brass tacks here. Who seduced who?
Actually, we just put this in a video today that we put out today.
Yes.
we met at the bar and we talked, and then as soon as she said, she asked me what I did, and I said, well, I act and I sing, and she said, okay, sing for me. And so I sang a little bit for her, and then I was like, well, what do you do? And I didn't know at this point, but I knew I wanted to be with a performer. And she said, oh, I'm a singer. And I asked her to sing for me. I was blown away, and then I was pretty much...
I seduced her.
Yeah.
Long story short.
Yeah, I know there's all this like talk about performing, etc. Like, when did you guys kiss? When did that happen?
It was about 30 minutes after
It
that.
was maybe
that initial conversation.
But if she was counting, it was like 24 minutes.
It's probably it was pretty quick.
Yeah.
The tension was there. It was pretty sexy.
She's a beautiful woman, you know.
She's a beautiful girl. I couldn't help myself.
And we actually acted out in our most recent video, so that's fun.
Yeah.
No, wait. Okay, now we're on to something serious. You guys acted out your first seduction / kiss, etc.?
Yes. Yeah, in our most recent video, we actually acted it out. So.
Oh, that's interesting. I mean, you wouldn't do that again.
Oh God!
Yeah,
yes.
Please, you don't even have to beg. Just
you're begging. He's begging. I think
maybe you should beg.